Hello, everyone. My name is Bastian Hörnguidi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rebase Energy. We're a Stockholm-based energy startup working to empower tomorrow's energy innovators with data and digital tools to help to simulate and optimize distributed energy resources. And I'll talk more about this here. But first of all, this is our team. So we're a bunch of people from mainly from KTH in Stockholm. With a strong experience and background in the energy space. So, for example, my co-founder Mihai Shiro has been working more than 10 years in IT and data science and energy sector. And we also have experience from other startups as well as PhDs on the team. What we do at Rebase is that we develop two different products. So we developed the Data Hub, where we aggregate energy relevant data sources such as weather, asset data, market data into one unified API. It can be extracted for use for downstream tasks such as optimization or forecasting, dispatching. The other product is a toolkit where we build an open source simulation and optimization toolkit that allows data scientists and data analysts to operate and simulate different energy scenarios. And this unlocks two different use cases, basically. One use case, which is pre-installation, which is basically the simulation part, and the other use case, which is post-installation, which is the operation part. So we are proud to work with some of the energy leaders in Europe. We're working with them and we're providing them with data and the tooling so that they can succeed. And recently, we were part of Helsinki Energy Challenge, which was a worldwide challenge on making the city of Helsinki go 100% carbon-free by 2045. And we used our data and toolbox to basically simulate new energy futures in Helsinki. And I'm proud to say that we were one of the winners. So that's something that we're really proud of. All right, so what we see in the market specifically for real estate owners is that we see a change, a transformation in how real estate owners need to think about energy. So before, energy was something that was very stable, but in tomorrow's energy system, it will be much more weather dependent and volatile. And this means that the consumption needs to follow these trends. And if it cannot do that, we start talking about more and more higher grid costs, etc. We're also talking about carbon pricing for energy consumers, stuff like the green taxonomy from Europe, from EU, and this actually risks that some assets might be stranded assets if they are not taken through this energy transition, and that's exactly what we want to help with. So, however, the energy landscape is quite complex, and it's only getting more complex. So you can ask yourself questions like, what is the solar potential of my own buildings, or what are the energy solutions out there available that I can use? And we already heard about a couple of them earlier today. Do I have the best possible energy contract? How are my buildings performing? Etc. sector. How green is my electricity? Where do I get access to my data? So there's a lot of different questions out there. And we want to help to reduce this complexity for the real estate owners to basically take them into the transformation of the renewable energy system. So what we do is that we provide a simulation tool that a real estate owner can connect to their building stock. And then from our library of components, we can simulate different energy futures and energy scenarios, thousands of different scenarios. And then we can come up with the best mix tailored for every specific real estate owner. And just to show a little bit how it looks like. So this is our prototype of our system. So basically it's it's 6 steps that you go through, and you make a setup that is tailored for you. You have an electric load that you connect, so basically getting access to your data. We need to understand about your grid structure, basically what is the grid tariff that you're on, and which are the components that you could actually use for your specific assets or buildings. And then we make simulations and we provide these intuitive results that are actionable for investment decisions. Right, so here is some of the stuff that we worked on in the Helsinki Energy Challenge. So here you see the city of Helsinki, where we can then connect to buildings, we can see demand profiles, we can connect different assets to these buildings, for example. And here in this specific example, we create a site, which is a building. We can connect a virtual solar panel to this site and simulate how that solar panel will generate electricity throughout the year in hourly resolution to basically see the match between demand and supply locally. And then we would be able to run these simulations. So if this is interesting for you, then I'm happy to offer the 2 first building owners that you know or that you are a simulation completely free of charge and without commitments. So feel free to reach out to me. I'll post my LinkedIn here in the chat and also a link to book a meeting with me. Okay, thanks so much.